Okay. Let's wait for some people to join. Okay. Okay. Waiting for some people. Okay. Okay. Let's get the PC on. Okay, it's booting up. Okay. 2 people, let's go. Okay. Hold on, guys. Wait for the PC setup to turn on. Meantime, while I'm waiting for people to hello, to Muncher, whatever, sorry. Okay, so guys, today we are going to be, I've been having some problems with my Xbox, yeah. But luckily, none of the, PlayStation have any problems, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up very soon. So I just need to check something. $500, yeah. Well, this ain't exactly $500. I would say it's more of 1,000. So I got this. Well, not exactly 1,000. I would say about 700. So I have the actual console, and I have this Pro controller with thumb grips, which will be around 200 to 300. And then I have this SSD and cooling thing with a top fan here. So yeah, I will be go ahead and opening this up. So you already go ahead and remove that. And to remove this, all you have to do is take that screw out right here. And you will have to peel this back right here on the sticker in the back. So yeah, go and put that down. And this is the internals. So yeah. And I would go ahead and remove to actually take out the motherboard part here. You would have to go to the back here. And you would take a screw that's in the middle. But for you to take this, the little back thing, which I already have taken off, you would have to take this off. And then you have to go right here towards the back, okay? And then right here, I recommend having this, like a screwdriver or something. And then you would have to push that down, and then, yeah. Do you have an RC car? Actually, yes, I do. Yeah. Please don't mind the mess. Yeah. Okay. Right there's the RC car. Oh, my setup? Yeah, sure. Okay. There's the setup. So this is the beautiful 45-inch monitor. Brand new. Well, not that new, but new. Yeah, I needed a new one. The other ones were not doing so well. Okay. Yeah, I'm still kind of waiting for this to cool down a bit because I was planning on it later. So yeah. And by the way, this is the newer model. It is like a new one. So yeah. So yeah, there's a little Master Chief. That's all like, yeah, that's like a little thing I found out. Apparently, if on the fan, this is the fan here. There's like a little Master Chief logo here. And I'm pretty sure this is for the newer ones, not the older ones. So yeah, there's the HDMI. We got all the ports back here. And we got the front here. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's crazy, Mar. Thanks. So this is I have some stuff on it. Oh, crazy. So yeah. Okay. Okay, I think the vents right here are pretty nice. Okay, so I'll start. So what I recommend is having something looking like, here, let me get into focus. Is something like this for the thing. Yeah, I took it apart. The only part I really took off for now is this, which is really simple, and this, which is also simple, because all you have to do is just take this screw that would be right here, which I already took off, and then you would take, usually like a screwdriver or something. Oh, I'm using my phone right now. So you would push that down right there, and then it'll let it, like, loose, and then you would turn it this way to the right. Okay. So I'm going, can you please take screw apart? Like, if I knew how to take apart of e-scooter or whatever, that would be kind of hard, but yeah. Okay, so wait, how fast does your RC go? So it goes to 60 miles per hour. I think it was either 50 miles per hour or 60. Okay, so hold on. So right here is the fan. What you would want to do after taking this bar off, you would find a little cable right there. Then after you have that, you would take this part off. And the thing is, with the Xbox Series X, it's one of the most easiest ones you can take apart. So yeah, okay. And you would only need one type of heading for this, which is a T8. That's what it's saying for me. A T8. That's what you would need. So you take, like, all your electronics apart? Well, not exactly. The main parts I like to take apart is my PC, which takes absolutely freaking forever because, you know, it's a behemoth. And this, and I have took this apart sometimes, but really only for cooling. I never really had any, like, problems with it. But the Xbox I have been, but not, like, a humongous amount. Okay, so you would want to take apart this one. Okay. And there's about 3 screws here, so you want to remove the big middle one. And then there's the smaller ones located here and here. And it does... Yes, I do play Fortnite. Okay, so the smaller ones, you want to be a little bit more cautious since they're kind of near the edge where they could easily fall. And you obviously don't want them to fall. Just get off. Okay, there we go. Okay, then we have another one on the other side. Not to be mean, but your PC... But your... Wait, hold on. Not to be mean, but you need to put... Okay, hold on. Let me get this freaking screw. I'm trying to pay attention, not lose a screw. Because no one wants to lose their screw. I have a TAXXSA Russell, what? Is that like some console or something? Okay, oh, bad typer. Sorry, I'm a bad typer. It's okay. Yeah, there's at least, like, one dude that's always... Hold on. How long is it going to take to unscrew this? I've been unscrewing this for a bit. Okay, so... Yeah, if there's at least one dude that's bad at typing, you're not the only one. Don't worry. Okay, no, I'm gonna just say it's loose enough. Okay, there we go. Okay, now... Oh. Okay, not to be alarmed. There it is. Okay, we got the fan out, which is one of the most easiest things if you want to... Bruh, maybe put your phone down and do it. Bro, if you want me to do it, how am I supposed to show you how to take this thing apart? This is what this is supposed to be about. That's literally the title. Okay, so we got this main part. So now this is where it starts to get a little easy. Even easier, though. But, so now we have this, the disc. Or the more of like the heat sink or whatever. So we have one here and one located here. So two. Hold on, okay. So we will take that apart. Okay. Slowly come out now. I would put that one. The thing is, when taking this apart, you want each, like, what thing is for, like, for this right here, what I'm taking apart right now, you want, like, sections of the screws for each singular part. For, like, this, the disc, you want that there. So, each little section. So, this is the fan, the, yeah, disc, and then the top part. Okay, now here's... Okay. Smooth. Okay. Face reveal. Face reveal. Maybe. It depends if we get... If we can hit 130, then I might do face reveal. Okay, we want to get from that side there. Slowly peel that back. And make sure not hit any internal stuff, just this little plastic part. Okay, slowly peel it, but not, like, dangerously. Slowly wiggle it out of its spot. Okay, now we're gonna have to get a little push here for it. Yeah, well, the thing is, when you're taking this... Bro, you're yeah, you kind of are the only person in here. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we've got a lot of cushioning there. So yeah, we got that. So you can see, sort of see where the heatsink thing is. Well, it's not a heatsink, I just realized that, but it's for the disk drive. That's, yeah. Okay, we'll put that there. Okay, well, there's the disk. This... Oh, I'm 13. Okay, so there's the disk right there. So now we can remove this, which... Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I might need to remove, Okay. Let me see if I can wiggle one out first. Hold on, let me get the first one on this side before I get that one. Okay, yeah, it's been a struggle. Hold on. I'll have to put you down. I'll do face reveal at 130 subs. Is that a deal? Okay. This Xbox is... No, I ain't budge. Bet, okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, what I did here is put this like this. So, look at the tip. And I pried it like that. Okay. We got that off. Perfect. Little wiggle. Okay. Now, here is where... Only 9 away. Okay, so... What do you mean 9 away? 9 away from drinking or something? Okay. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, this part is a little hard, so... Does this work for, like, a... Also, what do you mean? Wait. Does this work for, like, a... So... Also, what? You're kind of confusing me there. Okay, so I think the same tactic might work like I did. Just slowly prying it at the edge here. You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to get into the pins. You want to kind of get to the side of it. Get a little loose. Okay. I think that's wiggled enough. So you want to give it a little wiggle wiggle. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do is probably hold this right here. It's kind of tough connection. So I'm going to hold this and hold this. So I'm going to have to put you guys down. Slowly wiggle. Just be nice and safe and not destroy anything. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. You were a little late this time. Like always, not very surprising. Okay. Okay, so far I'm trying to get this disk drive, which is being freaking annoying. Which is, yeah. Yeah, that's, in my opinion, a kind of bad design how they made it like that. That's the thing of consoles. They're like so small, so they have to make it so compact. And it's kind of annoying. But PCs, they're like open, so you can access everything. You just take two of the side panels, and you can take everything. Oh, yeah, you're late. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to steal the little plier or whatever thing my mom has. I'm probably gonna have to steal from my mom. Just pry open. Bruh. Okay, this is really starting to be tough here. Yeah, no knives, by the way. Don't use knives with this. Yeah, it's a big no-no. Okay. And also, when you're working on something like this, make sure it's off and completely disconnected. And also, you can't even work on it when it's connected because, you know, that's blocking you and everything. But you want to make sure that, like, it's kind of cooled down a bit. If you're just playing on it, like, a few seconds ago, you kind of want it to cool down a bit. So you won't be, like, touching that and, like, and yeah. You don't want to get burnt. Trust me, you don't want it to be a hot dog. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to be a hot dog. Ugh. Okay, let me think here. Okay. Okay, here, I have these. This might help a bit. Some little pliers here. Ugh. Okay, it is a knight? What do you mean is a knight? Or do you mean like... Okay, I'm kind of getting me lost here. Okay, we kind of wonder, do I have... Okay, I don't have anything else. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me grab one of these, maybe... Grab one of these, there we go. Kinda wanna slowly get around that edge. Let's see if this will work. Probably not. Okay, of course, it's... Okay. This sucks. The only problem I really have when taking this apart is that. It's always that. Which is kind of surprising. Okay, there. Hold on, hold on. Let me guys put you down for 1 second. Not like a gunshot down, like literal just put you down. So yeah, don't worry. Ain't like you guys been bad or anything. Unless you have been and you're not telling me. Okay, almost have it. It's getting loose. Okay. So you kind of want to slowly wiggle it out. Okay, it's getting there. But still being, yeah, stuck. Yeah, it's not really budging. Yeah, I can't take this thing out until I take this out. So, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem there. Yeah, it's kind of, like, wiggled out a bit, but, yeah, you can't really see a difference. Here, let me take this tip off. Hold on. So, I took that tip off. What if I were to use, like, one of these with a flathead to kind of take it off? This might work. Let me put you down. Okay, this might work since I'm using, like, a little flathead. Yeah, I feel like a flathead might work the best. Like, a little, flathead will work. Hopefully. Okay, get from the side. Jeez. Guys, is it just me, or do you, like, if you're, like, a gamer, it's, like, games, like, you like games, but games don't like you. Like, you just love playing games, and you get, like, the best equipment or stuff, but it's just, you still, like, games just give you the worst of luck still. Like, is it just me? Like, you can have the latest technology, but your luck in games would still be the worst. Okay. Finally, after, like, 5 minutes, we finally got it out. That took way longer than it should have. Yay, dang, this thing's heavier than I thought. What's that? Is that Chinese? Yeah, that's Chinese. Oh well. Ew, let's put that beefy boy down. And let's take the other tip I just had on. Okay, put that back on. Okay. Hard drive removed. So this is sort of what your thing should look like. So yeah, let's put that down. Okay, now we have these two little cables, which is kind of hard and easy. So the one that's harder, you gotta have pliers for this. I very much recommend, well, not pliers, but tweezers. So you there's like a little plate here you have to, like, flip back. So let me flip this. So for this little connection here, you want to peel, like, a little thing on it. Or hold on. Right about. How do I get this again? Where's the... Was it this part or was it this one? I can't exactly remember. Okay. This one is the... Let me get down a bit. My camera just froze. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, did my entire phone just freeze? Hold on. Okay, there we go. We're back. So I'm pretty sure it's just to take this right about. So, there we go. Okay, make sure we got a little wedge right there. Okay, you can sort of see it, right? Right there, it's like a little plate. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's kind of night for me, but it's like slowly kind of getting night. Okay, let's wiggle that out. Okay, should come out like ease. Now this next one, it's a little bit harder, but it's a easy pressure release one. Okay, so there's a little thing. So you do have to hold it, so while you're taking it out, so I'm gonna have to drop you guys down. Okay, there we go. So there's just like a plate that kind of looks like the same, but should look like something like that. You should be able to see it. It's a little hard, but it's like a little silver plate. Okay, so yeah, some people seem to mistaken this when they're taking this off, like these two, they're like completely confused and they don't know what to do. Because like how small it is, they're like confused. Okay, well, we got that. And also, the thing is, when removing this, there will be some glue right here. So, when you're taking it off, it's like you're going really easy on it and it's not moving. It's okay, just peel it and you'll see some adhesive on it. So, there we go. Okay, we have a little view of the board down there, which is the power button. Yeah, you definitely do not want to destroy that right there because that's really the only way you're able to turn it on. Okay, now we have another part right there to take off. Okay, hold on, where's the... Okay. Put that over there. Now you see these silver screws right here. These are the ones that are going to be taken off for this to come out. Okay. Yeah, I put these on tight last time. I'm not sure why. Okay, let's... It's going to take a hot second, so... Yeah. I'm going to put you guys down for 1 millisecond. Okay, there we go. Much better. Now I can take this off. Boom. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Almost done here. I'm surprised no one's talking that much. Like, there's people talking, but now there's, like, no talking. Like, it's just like a desert where no one even talks, or, yeah. Like, there's no people, and they just, like, yeah. Like, even if there was, they would just not talk. They just watch. And me, personally, I'm the same. I just watch, and, yeah. Okay. One more screw, and we're finally done with the motherboard. Well, I wouldn't say the motherboard, but I would say, like, the board. Or what would it be called for this? Like, is it, like, the motherboard or the board? Because motherboard is what goes on a PC, but, yeah. Okay, we got that done. Time to stand up because this is about to be the hard part. Because, yeah, you gotta take this entire thing out. Ugh. Okay, by the way, when doing this, do not remove this. Because, yeah, you don't need to. Okay, this is... Feel heat there. Okay, when you're doing this, you want to push this. We'll say like this. You want to push it that way. You want like a little nudge. Yeah, gotta put you guys down. Okay. Okay, so I got it out. So you're supposed to push it forward slightly. So it should be somewhere like this. And you're supposed to push it forward a bit and then lift it. Which is what I have right here. Keep those. Make sure screws are safe. Make sure they don't get away. Which these almost did. Okay, you guys stay there. Okay, we got the shell now. Not bad. Okay, why is it kind of heavy for it just being a shell? Okay. Now we have the actual heavy part with the huge heat sink there. We got a huge heat sink. Okay, now I'm going to use a brush, a light brush here. And slowly kind of clean off some of that dust there. Ain't much, but yeah, I want to clean this off. I want to make sure you get through here. Yeah, I really don't care if it gets on my PC or not. Okay, so far, we're doing okay. Not too much dust, which is good. So you gotta slowly... Okay, can show RC. You want me to show the RC car, or... Hold on. Let me get this little part and I can show you. Okay, there we go. So we got that. Now, Here's the RC car right here. Boom. There's RC car. Jeez. Okay, and this is my RC boat here. An RC tank. It's not really a tank, it's just metal. But the boat and the RC car work perfectly fine. But the tank, on the other hand, it just never really works. Okay. So far, we got this right here, but we got this little part here. Okay. You want to get that right there a little bit. I want to make sure all dust is off. You want to make sure... Oh, you're back, Daniel? Okay. Okay, this is what we have so far. We got the thing cleaned. We got this front little vent. Now we can go ahead and turn it around. There we go. Now we have access to the other side, which is usually a little bit cleaner, because this is where it exits. Because this will be facing upwards, and the air would be... Wait, is this the right side up? I can't really tell, but... Okay, bro, can I have... Bro, I have a RC car named, like, Traxxas Rusher. Interesting. Cool name, by the way. Cool name for your RC car. I don't even have a name for my RC car. I probably should. Okay. Okay, we got that done. Vents are clean. Now I need to make sure nothing is, like, damaged. Because I was playing not long ago. And I was playing Grounded 2, which came out, like, last month ago. And my friend wanted to play. And while I was trying to, like, do the single player, it kept, like, turning off and on. And before I was installing the thing, it wouldn't, like, boot up exactly, like, it wouldn't post, so I took out the power, and then put the power cable back in, and then boot it up, and it worked, but then the frames, so then the screen went black, and actually showed screen, and it went back and forth. So, yeah, trying to make sure, and when you are putting your Xbox, like, internals, like, the actual guts, you want to make sure that you go ahead and make sure all things are, like, working or, like, plugged in. Oh, the RC car costed about $550. Yeah, the RC car was kind of expensive. Oh, and there's the RAM, I think. Pretty sure this right here is the RAM. You want to be careful because you only have one RAM. So, yeah, I think that's a RAM. Let me check. Got any visuals? You think it's the RAM? Okay, I think this is the RAM here. Because I know what RAM looks like, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the RAM there. Okay. Yeah, there's the little thing you can take off. Kind of easy. Just gotta... No. Stretch back in. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, I think... Okay, the actual main part of the guts, check. So we can... Let me put you there. Okay, fan, how is it looking? Okay, looking clean, looking clean. Okay, not too bad. Okay. Go over the chassis. Does that look clean? Okay, does that look clean to you guys? I think that looks clean enough. Button press. Cool. Okay, I think that's ready. So doing some check, make sure nothing's damaged or missing. Motherboard about that. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, now I need to figure out which way it went. Had you ever heard of the game BMG? Yeah, I actually have. Yeah, I actually have it on my PC. I play it sometimes. I could live stream about that next time. Okay, so guys, now... What was... Oh, that was the screws. Okay, so we have that. Now I need to figure out which way it went. Pretty sure it went like... That's the RAM slot, so that means... Okay, so that's the cable. Okay, figure it out. Went like this. So this is where the disc thing is. Heatsink. The what even is this? Okay, whatever this is, this little chunky part. Okay, now this is gonna be a little bit hard because it's kind of heavy. You have to, yeah. So it should be right about here. So this is where you kind of want to put it, lean against, and push it forward. So I have to put you guys down for 1 second. Now I'll turn off my camera so you can look at my beautiful profile picture. Okay. Make sure you move the cables out of the way when you're putting it in. And make sure that they do not get caught into the thing. Okay. And make sure when you're putting it in, make sure you do have it aligned. That's very important. Okay, there we go. Okay, so once you're putting in, make sure the little holes match up here. Like, there's 2 little pins, and yeah, make sure they go in. So let's put that in. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We have it now. Okay, there's... Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Where did I have them? Okay. I believe one of these are it. Oh, wait, no, I think all of these were the thing. Okay, we have these. Now I need to put them in. Okay. And I'm pretty sure all of these are the same, so it won't really matter which ones you put in. Hold on. I think... Yeah, I don't think it would really matter which ones you put in. Okay, now I gotta turn off my camera again. In the meantime, you can look at my beautiful Corvette. The beautiful Corvette as my profile picture. Bet you guys like Corvettes. Yeah, I bet one of you at least have like some cool like Corvettes. Like, yeah. One of you has to have like some like. Do you what are your guys' dream car? That's what I'm wondering. Especially you, Daniel. I want to know, what's your dream car? That's what I want to know. Like, is it like a Dodge? Is it like a Corvette, like my profile picture? Or is it like a Lamborghini or something? STO, maybe? SVJ? Me, personally, I like the Lamborghini STO. It's kind of meant for, like, actual racing, but the SVJ is more like, yeah, less like a toned-down version. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay. We got the motherboard in. Okay. Now, here's the easy part. Clicking them in, which is sometimes kind of satisfying. If you just listen closely. So, hold that in. Oh. And then put this one in. Yeah, this one you can't really hear it. Take the pliers, make sure that plate is in. When you're putting this one in, make sure Toyota Supra MK noise. Okay, so when you're putting this in, make sure you push the plate back in. That's the one thing I did wrong. So yeah, you want to make sure that plate is in for this one. But this one, you just have to snap in. So yeah. Okay, now I can work on the hard drive here. Now I'm going to have to figure out which way it went. Okay, it went like this. Okay, there we go. Make sure the cables match when you're putting this in. Okay, make sure it's nice and snug. Okay. Okay. So far, we got that cable in. Now we just gotta put this one in. Same as yours. Okay. Put that little cable in. I said put that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Looking pretty nice so far. Not too bad. I'm still wondering where did those two come from? Where part was... Oh, yeah, that's for the back plate. I just remembered. Okay. So now we gotta put the heat sink or the cover for it, which actually keeps it in place. Which is one of the tough parts because it has to tightly fit in. And when you're putting it in, make sure there's a little space. Like the hard drive having like a little gap right here at the edge so that it can fit in. So yeah. And make sure it's leaned against the wall completely. So like this little part needs to be leaned against the wall completely for it to fit. So yeah, you want to make sure you have that. Okay, I need to tilt it a bit for the hard drive to be out of the way. Okay. Okay, I think, okay. And I need to put this in before. Oh, and I just had it. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Need to screw this in quick. Okay. Okay, now hurry up and get the other side before it. Wait a minute. Where does that fit? Wait, hold on. Hold on, where this goes in, it's not exactly fitting right here. Like, lining up for some reason. Hold on. Let me push that edge down. Maybe that'll... Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. I need to push this down more. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I need to put the actual screw in. Just need to get the actual screw in. Okay, that's a problem. Hold on. So I'm having to take the disc out again because for some reason that edge right there isn't going to fit in properly. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reseat it. Wait, how old is what? Jeez. So, how old is what? How old is, like, what? The RC car? The what? Like, I kinda confused, like... Okay, hold on. No, I'm just got some... Like, how old is what? Is, like, how old the Xbox? The what? Like, you gotta be a little bit more specific. Versus, whatever. Now, what if I push the hard drive, like... Just go in. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Try and apply even pressure when putting this in. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Oh, 13. But this Xbox is 1 year old, and somehow it's being a pain in the butt. Just like regular 1-year-olds. They're also in the pain in the butt. Okay. Okay, for this, the problem, I think we'll have to, like, tilt the Xbox forward to put it in, yeah. Oh, jeez, I gotta try. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, 2021. Right, take that from there. Okay, I'm gonna have to tilt it a bit so that the hard drive gets moved up a bit. Okay. Oh, okay. Put... Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't want to fit now. I don't know why I need... Okay, the hard drive needs to be a little less closer to the edge. That's why. Just realized that. It's kind of like a weird angle for... Okay. I think it's wanting to fit now. Okay. Apply some pressure. Okay, there we go. It's coming along better now. Oh, you're 10? Okay, I think that's the farthest this will go, so we're just gonna have to go along with it. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's definitely off, I can tell you that. Okay, yeah, it's at the right place, so... Okay, yeah, that's, like, concerning of a bin. I can't trust that. Okay. Okay, the cables, that one is in... Okay, I'm having to tuck this in because I feel like it's either this is what's stopping it from completely going in, or this here. Because I can't tell how exactly this is meant to go, because... Yeah. This thing is complicated. And does not like me for some reason. Okay, so I'm gonna have to completely push the thing towards the back. Like the... Okay, so this right here, I'm having to push it towards the very end. And see if that'll work. Because I was having it like slightly towards the front. But that's obviously not working. Okay, push all the way towards the back. Okay. Is that working? No, that's even worse. You can't lie, this looks concerning. If this in... Hold on. Let me screw in the other thing. Okay, and... The hard drive is in the right place, by the way. So look. Let me get down a bit. So look. Right there is where the little hole is. Right there. It's really hard to see, but it's there. And I have to bend it all the way down towards here. Crazy. Like, you would be the same. That would be concerning. Like, that doesn't seem right of the bin. Okay. Full pressure. I'm trying my best to make it work here. Try and make sure it's... Like, yeah. Okay, that is much better than the first attempt, but it still looks, yeah. It's either it was like that before, or I don't know. Okay, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, we got the most big part of it right here. So not too bad. We're doing pretty good here. Now here's the fan, which is huge. Like, look how big that fan is. You can't lie, that's pretty big. And it just slides in like it's nothing. Okay, that was slightly concerning, but like it was kind of like nothing. Okay. Okay. Time to put the big one in. Which is, I'm not sure why, but they made the middle one like really big. Like humongous. And the other two are like this small. Like you can hardly see it, and yeah. And somehow they take the same exact, yeah. The same exact tip, but they're different sizes, practically. Or they are. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we're starting to screw them in. Okay. And then once we're done with this, we just gotta get that back panel. It's up and ready. Okay, then we gotta get this other screw, make sure it's nice and tight. Is he even screwing? Hold on. Uh. Okay, it's definitely turning, but why is it not going in? Yeah, it's able to come off a bit, but it's not going in. That's weird. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that you guys couldn't hear me. I was on a call with my friend. I'm trying to get this screw in, but it only keeps going in circles and circles. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's like no matter what, it just does. It won't even come out now. But it's still loose, but it won't come out. So yeah. So yeah, it's just spinning and spinning. Okay. So what if I take this bottom one instead? Because the other two here look really close to each other. So yeah, let me get this one. Okay. Hold on, let me put you down. Okay, let's see if it'll work. Oh, hold on. I think I'm feeling a little pressure. I think it's working. Hold on. Yeah, it's not working. Well. Okay, well, oh, this almost fell. Yeah, I was sliding back. You could see it was like, shh, and it was about to fall on me. But luckily, I had one hand free. Okay, well, time to put this in. Okay. Okay, there we go. Time to put this in. By the way, can you guys hear me? Yeah, I just hopped off the call with my friend, so you guys should be able to hear me. What if I were to... Okay, good. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. Guys, swapped out the screw. So the screw that was here, the good one, I swapped that out. So the bad one that was in here, I put in there, and it's working. So I think it's a socket or something. I think I might know why. It's... Hold on, let me get a flashlight. Okay, yeah, oh, I see why. No wonder why. The socket is, for some reason, off somehow. Yeah, I can literally see the dust. Yeah, it seems to be off for some reason. Hold on. That's kind of weird. It should not be. Yeah, and also, it won't allow me to move it, exactly. So that's really weird, but... Okay, let me loosen the others and see if that will be able to fix it. Okay. Okay, well, we got this out now, so... Okay, so should... So need to adjust it. Okay, that should be fitting. So yeah, that should be. Okay, hold on. So let me install the one on this side first before I put the others in. And it's still not working. Okay, well, well, this is interesting. Well, there's a bunch of dust everywhere from the plastic. Now it can't go in anymore. I think. Hold on. It seems okay to me. Hold on. Let me... Okay, so I'll move the fan. So I'm going to put it in like this. And if it doesn't seem to go in, then yeah, there's a problem. Oh, there's the problem. It won't go in. So let me continue screwing. Okay, so it does partly go into the socket, but not completely, but it does go partly. Oh. And it just took my tip off. Tip of my little screwdriver thing. Oh, I don't play Teardown. Wait, Teardown. Oh, yeah, I do play Teardown. Okay, there we go. We got that removed. Okay, time to put the fan back in. Oh, no. My flashlight. Okay. I'm gonna slowly slide it in a bit. It will drop, but it'll be okay if it does drop. And yes, I do play Teardown. So yeah, just making sure you know. Nice. Yeah. It's a pretty fun game. Actually, I play Steam VR, and they have a game that's kind of like Teardown, but the maps are like highways, houses, and yeah. And there's like motor vehicles. Well, not exactly, but there's like attack helicopters that you can use in VR. So it's practically Teardown and VR. Like, it looks just basically the same, but yeah. There's like a helicopter and yeah. The thing is, it's a little hard to use though. With the helicopter and cars, they're a little bit hard to use. But it is definitely fun. There's even a demo on Steam if you want to try it out before you buy it. But the thing is, you can't spawn things. Like, you have a tablet that lets you spawn things in, and you can't, yeah, spawn things in the demo version, which is a little bit annoying, but yeah, what do you expect? It's a demo. Okay, guys, this is our progress. The fan is fully in. Okay, we got that. Now we got the much easier part, which is just snapping this in. And make sure you push it forward like this, so the little top will go in like this, nice and snug. Okay. Make sure it goes in, make sure not breaking anything. Let me use 2 hands for this. Okay. Now put you down another time. Okay. We put this screw in. Okay. And then we got the other. Okay, I have to put you down, guys. Again. I have to put you down. Okay. So far, this is it. So, not too bad. Make sure sticker kind of covers up that screw. Okay, done. Okay, time to put it back on the thing. Okay, so guys, hold on. Okay, put it back on the thing. So yeah, we got that. Okay, so okay, hold on. It's going to take me a few seconds to put this on because how much stuff and USB things there are. Okay, plug that in. We got that HDMI power cable. It's so cramped because of how much USB things I have in here. Okay, go make sure the thing is nicely in. Then power cable. Okay, then grab the top fan. This is it. Okay. Yeah, plug it into the back of the USB. Which is gonna be a little hard. Because I can't exactly see it. I don't know why it's not even going in. Okay, come on, just go in. I hate when I can't even see the USB port on the back. Okay. Boom, done. Xbox cleanup, take apart and put it back together, successful. And I'll show you proof that it works. Oh, my favorite game? Well, if we're talking about, like, graphics, I would say probably Teardown, but if we're talking about, like, how fun the game is to play with friends, probably Minecraft. Okay, well, oh yeah, I almost forgot the USB stick. Gotta plug this in. There we go. Now it will work. That was kind of stupid of me. Okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I gotta turn on the actual TV too. There we go. Come on, turn on. Turn blue or whatever, not green. There it is. Gotta switch to the little for you HDMI 3. There you go. It boots up. There's proof. Boots up. There's the baby. Okay, well I'm signed in now. Not bad. Okay. Okay, put the knife away because I don't need it. Okay, put that. Okay. Okay. Gotta put this last thing back in. Okay, well. Xbox Series X completed. And why am I saying that like it's a mission? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You do one packet.
Okay, I'm going to end the live stream here. Bye.